Hello, good evening to everybody. This is Bindu. Today we are going to take the new chapter. The name is structuralism and also functionalism. Both together, structural functionalism. So first we will switch over to the what is structuralism. The word structure is very important either for living or for any device or scientific advancement instruments. So here it is human body. Let us take the human body. Human body is having some structure where the various parts are required in a specific places according to the structure. Then it starts the role and role action or the function. Then it leads to the functions of the body. According to the structure, body will go for the function. Sometimes disabled persons are also there. They may not walk properly. They may not talk properly. Structure is there, but function is zero or partial functions. Let us start with the mobile or the computer. Structure is good. In case if it is not working means some structural defectiveness had been taken place. So in such a way, first we want to know the basic information of the structure. Structure is pattern, a stable pattern, social relationship. Pattern means it may not be permanent. Sometimes out of need or out of pressure, it will undergo the changes. Simply we can say pattern, social relationship. We are studying the social sciences. So relationship word, when it comes, before that one action had been taken place, that is interaction. So when the interaction has taken, automatically interrelationship had been taken place. In where? In the society, social interaction. So these social interactions are having a specific pattern for a specific group. And we will switch over for the stable arrangement of interactions or stable arrangement of institutions. Example, college. College is a institution working according to the rules and regulations. Once the building is pakka, once it is established for the educational purpose, it cannot change. It is a permanent, stable arrangement of institution. In that institution, what are they? Roles and role takers. Teacher role, principal role, student role, all the roles are there. What the roles are come? No, role takers will occupy the role. And they will go on teaching. Some administrative people role, they are doing the administrative functions like this. So stable arrangement of institution is important. Along with that, role and role takers are also important in the middle. In the final is role takers functions are important. If the functions are nil, what is the use of the college? So functions are continuous. So interactions are very important. It is for the live together. All the students and teachers live together for the 8 hours or 9 hours. Simply follow the rules and regulations. And then the structure will also come to know how the body is working with the combination of various subsystems or organs. Each organ structure is working. Total organ structures are contributing their services for the human body function. Like that, in the society, various institutions are also there. So they in the body organs, how they are working, like that in the society, institutions are compared. These institutions are working and they are contributing their societies toward the societal integration. Here the body organs are working for itself and also contributing for the services of the human health system, human body system or biological system. So here it is comparison between the biological parts to the institutions, biological body health organs, how it is working, two ways. One is for itself, another is for contribution of the total body. Here institutions are working for itself and also contributing some services to the society. They are they are producing the educated persons. So the structure is good, then the function is good. And the fourth one, we can also compare the social structure with the hand or the palm. Don't think all the structural inner parts or elements or ideas or the subparts are same. They are having the different actions, different roles, but for the common purpose they are also contributing. So the inner parts are having two works. One it is for itself and another it is for the group sake. Here in the palm there are the 5 fingers. Each finger is thinking about itself to satisfy its conditions and also contributing its services to form the palm or to get the grip. So all the subparts are not same size, different sizes. Like that in the society, number of institutions are there. All institutions are not same. Each institution has some values. One is market value, one is business value, one is academic value, one is family value, one is religious value. But all values are required for the societal integration. Then switch over to the another point. A distinctive arrangement of institution is important. In earlier days, the educational institutions are under the shades of the tree and the students are working from the teacher's home. They are doing the they are helping the domestic services also. But nowadays it was not like that. It is not teacher's home. There is a specific building will be there, stable arrangement of institutions. And also if you want to live in the family, means family is a institution, a specific institution, and it has some norms. Instead of norms, what we use? Customs and traditions. It will satisfy. Family structure, family has some structure. Family is also satisfying two conditions. That is, one is for itself, another is for the society. For itself, what it is? In the family, all the family members are working. They are contributing some amount of money for the development of the family integration. At the same time, when they are working outside, they are also contributing for the society for its integration. In the form of income tax, in the form of service orientation, they are also contributing some services. So, through the structure, we can understand the functions. If the structure is weak, functions are weak, any family integration cannot take place, societal integration cannot take place. That's why we can also call the social structure is a device. It acts as a device. It has the power to create. Okay, it is creating. Example, family is a device because family social structure. So informal group, that is family social structure, it is creating. What it is creating? They are producing the children, producing the population. Those population are in an organized fashion, they are raised them, and outside they are behaving in an organized way. For whom they are working? For the society, for the social life. But inside what type of skills it is there? That is abstract in form. So, social structure is a device and it has the capacity of creating something, production, and all the productions are in a systematic order. For whom it is working? For the social life, for the society. And which form it appears? Abstracts. A stands for the absence. It is what we are rendering the services to the society which we cannot see. It is an imagination. If the doctor has done some surgeon, the patient is recovered very fastly. It seems the doctor's skill is very nice. Skill cannot see. It is an imagination. Like that, social structure is also imagination sometimes. But sometimes it is also visible. In mobile, all the chips are not properly arranged. Mobile cannot work. Or wires are not connected properly. It cannot work. Or in the computer, if they are in order, then it won't work. Like this, it also acted as a device. And then, components. What are the components in the social structure? Culture and class. Culture is nothing but ways of behavior. While I will take the culture class, at that time I will go detailed. Culture is the time being, you should understand it is a ways of behavior. Don't think wearing the dresses, keeping the bindi and doing the prayer. This is not the culture. Sorry. This is the part of culture. One among them. There are other ways of behavior. If you think if the culture is a manners or dressing code, I will use another word. Blood culture, urine culture, elite culture, class culture, something like that. Is it equivalent to the tradition? No. So finally, culture is equal to ways of behavior. According to the place and the need, our behavior is changing. That is culture. So in the social structure, culture is very important and class is also important. Class appears in two forms. One is ascribed and second one is described. Here we do not want the ascribed, described or achieved. Here class system means rich class, poor class. Wealthy people, not wealthy people. Lords and the servants. In the social structure we are observing. And also role and status. Role is equal to functional part of the society. Example, if it is educational function, educational institution, there are number of roles. Watchman role, clerk role, teacher role, principal role and the president role. So each person has some roles, some activities attached with them, some work attached with them. Teacher, what is teacher? Teacher role, teaching is a teacher role. So when we are going somewhere else, one of the students came to know, she is my teacher. Even though I am not giving the lecture in the city habits, but earlier I had done all those things, teaching activity. So they had given the status, position name, she is my teacher. So roles and statuses is also parts and parcel of social structure. And groups, organizations and institutions. Groups are two types. One is informal group, second one is formal group. Informal means, example, family. In the family, we should not use the rules and regulations, customs and traditions, such type of words we should use it. And formal, there are the strict rules and regulations, or we can use the word norms. These are the elements of social structure. How the coffee is having the three elements: milk, powder, coffee, sugar. Like this for the social structure, these six are very important: culture, class, role, status, and then groups. Groups are formal and informal. What are the important points in social structure? Create the order and predictability. What is create the order? What is predictability? You cannot, by reading this one, you cannot understand. Go with the example. Example. In the family, the parents are raising the children. So one day or another day, all people got the jobs. They are expecting something in future. They may give some amount of money or they may take care of us. Maybe, may not be. First you create the order. One systematic created people and a systematic way they got you raised them and they are attend the and attend the independent holders. But prediction is in future. They may help, they may not help. Not only the family, even in the offices. Even though we selected the Modi, we created. Whether he may help, he may not help. We cannot say. It is always with a dilemma. So, social structure is create the order and also predictions. And another word for this also, according to Mr. Radcliffe Brown, he wants to explain the social structure. Yes, social structure, example, one group. In the group, whole group, there are subparts. Subparts will also called as traits. Generally, this word used in psychology. Traits, parts, or elements, or things, or aspects, sub areas. All these are perfectly structured, working, then the whole function is working. If any one of the subparts is not working, configuration is not there, cooperation is not there, the total structure will be collapse. Maybe collapse or maybe weaken. We should not use the powerful word collapse. It will be weaken. If we are getting some injury in our leg, we cannot walk like this straight away because structure was disturbed. As age advances, body will be bent and our walking style will be changed. What is the major phenomenon? Aging phenomenon. As age advances, the erect posture will go for the bending posture. That's why our gait is changed. Gait ante nadaka. So our gait is changed. So Radcliffe Brown is telling inner parts, cooperation and coordination and configuration is very important for the whole social structure and its functions. Ruth Benedict Madam also explained in the same way cultural configurations. And also social structure in history. Long back, there was no such word social structure. Structure word is not there. Before 19th century, it was called as, the structure was called as construction. Maybe in the mind word is their structure, but we didn't spell out. But we had given the title construction, social construction. Later after 19th century onwards, we used for the society social structure. And then social structure will also explain the integration trends in equality. Integration, already I told you, in the family, each member, when they got the jobs, if they contribute some amount of money for the family improvement, family progress, family development, then family is integrated. When the entire society is through institutional way, when every institution is properly working, their services are very much needed for the societal integration. Like this, for the integration purpose, social structure is also useful. And also trends in equality. Long back, there is no equal world. Only rich people and poor people. Such a type of discrimination is there. Nowadays, let us start with the women equality. Earlier days, after marriage, we will give some gold, some cash, some land, some buffaloes for the girl when she going to the in-laws house. As time goes on, with the help of women's liberation, we got the opportunity to have some amount of property from the parents' property. Earlier it was not recognized. They are having the shareholders of the parents' property. But as time goes on, when we were taken birth equally good boy and girl, why can't this also? Like this trend, earlier was no property. Second one is a little amount, maybe 1/5 or 1/6 of the property they are giving. Later 50%. Now the woman is demanding from the parental side 50% of property. The trends are changed in the equality. Let us take the another. The Indian structure. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra and tribes. Here it is, there are two types of two areas in the society. Plain area people and hill area people. Even in the plain area people, touchables and untouchables. Touchables are Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Sudra. Untouchables are SCs. But ST category is different. They are related in the hill area. Earlier, it was the structure. Now, the structure will be weakened at that time. Many people are suffering lack of reservations and so many things. After independence, the structure will be changed. Touchables, it is also allowed for SCs. No untouchable dialogue. In the plain area, touchables are there. Even in the tribal area, touchables are there. So, changes has taken or not? Pattern of changes. Pattern in equality. And also, seats. Because earlier only the forward caste people got the seats. Later, even the untouchable and BCs wants to get some reservation for that number of agitations. Finally, they too got the reservations. They are crawling to reach the particular height to get the seats. And also even forward caste people are also going for the agitation in order to get some amount of the money from the government. Because Kshatriyas, Vaisyas, Brahmins, all people do not have the equal amount of money like the rich people. They are culture wise they are forward, financial wise backward. Now they are also having some scholarship. No reservation for the Brahmin, that is forward caste people. But only financial security or economic assistance, some amount they are giving when they were selected in the college according to their mental power. They got 91, they got the seat, but the studying so much of money is required. For that government is assisting, economic assistance, that is with the help of Mandal Commission. So earlier structure is different. The present structure is different. The seat reservation is there. What about the job reservation? Again the structure is changed. Again the women is also started. We want the jobs. Women are not allowed in the ships or in the military. Earlier it was structure. Now it is also cancelled. Again some changes have taken place. Even in the defense the woman is there. Even in the pilot, as a woman pilot is there. Even in the ships also they are doing. Chemical engineering places they are also doing. So even the equality word is earlier confined to the limited population. Now it is spread over to the each and everyone because of the secularism. So our point is, in social structure, not only the integration and also changes are the trends in equality. Change word will appear here, maybe with another word trends or amendments. Amendment word generally used in the legal terminology. Or in fashion general we will see the trends. Trend, you see the market trend today how it is. Change is a common word. And then switch over to the social life structured. Social life structured according to the time and space. Now what is the time? Maybe 7:30 nearing. This is the time to take the class. If it is the class in the college, no. Maybe in the night college if they offered, we may give the lecture. But I am taking the time at the evening hours. Why? Because I need the calm. I do not want any disturbances while I am explaining the subject. Daytime many people are even in the roads, the sound will also come. So according to the time and space, social structure will be changed. How, madam? When I am at the morning time at the college, my group structure is different. Student and the teacher class group structure is different. When I am going for the temple, that group friends and other people group will form. There my group structure is different. While I am at marriage, my group structure is different. At family, my group structure is vary. By this, structure cannot be permanent. According to the time and space, it is going on changing. Next, the social structure will be based on how it works on. There are two important points. One is research methodology and another one is epistemology. What is research methodology? Just 2-3 words I will say. While I take the research methodology, specifically I will go for the depth. Search and research. If I will forget my glasses, I am keeping my glasses like this. I will ask, where is my glasses? Where is my glasses? I am searching. Immediately some people said, Madam, you are forgetting. You are becoming bold. That's why you are forgetting. That is on the top of your head, see, or below the pillow you see. Searching, repetition of search is equal to research. Repetition of many times if you are searching in order to find the facts, that is research. That is the basic information. Where is the need to do this research? There are two ways. One is invention and another is discovery. Invention means create the new things. Invitation, insight, create the new things for the benefit of the society. Example, Covaxin. Before COVID, nobody think about the Covaxin. Out of need made them to introduce the Covaxin or Covishield vaccine, giving the chance for the scientists to prepare the some vaccination. So finally research is because of need. Discovery means it was covered. Some information was covered or some buildings will be covered by the debris. Mannu aakulu anni padi cover ayi untundi. So when we remove the cover, when you remove gently the soil and the dead leaves or the animals, something like that, we will find one building. Example, Bauddha Ramas, Buddhula yokka padukune sthalam. So Bauddha Ramas are the buildings constructed only for the resting place, shelter, while they are traveling from one place to another place. So here it is the discovery. No one is invented new things. Old thing is there, existed, it was covered and then removed. In this way, we are going to do the researches also. What type of research you are doing? Maybe archaeologists, prehistoric anthropologists and engineering, civil engineering people will come. What is the size of the brick? What type of cement they used it? That is for the research it will be useful. For any present research, past works are very important for any subject. So researchers will do in the invention form or the discovery form. So research methodology is very important, particularly empirical. Empirical is equal to practical. Practical is equal to pragmatic. The social structure is practically we want to see, observe. Observation is one of the important technique in the research methodology. And there are other things are there. Apart from that, this is very important. And another one is epistemology. Epistemology is equal to think about get the knowledge about get the awareness about the theory or pure sciences. Here it is, that is the theory and practical. For any work, theory and practical. First you should get the knowledge in the theory, then you can go for the practicality. When the laboratory we will go and see chemistry. First you will see the theory in the book, manual. First you take the pipette and the burette and the beaker, something you drop by drop, you control, and like this all these things it will be through diagrammatically and the written form it was there in the book. We are going to observe theory, then we are going to do it. So epistemology is get the knowledge about the theory. That is nothing but get the knowledge about the structure. When the structure is good, function is easy. If you know the knowledge how to give the connections in the radio or in the mobile or in the computer, then automatically those three devices will work properly. So this social structure is based on, one is through the research methods, by that particularly which area, observation may be practical, observation may be practical or empirical, that too may be direct observation, indirect observation, participant observation, non-participant observation. Like this, many observations are there. All these are very important according to the subject concerned, according to the need of the subject. And epistemology, get the knowledge, awareness about the theoretical part of the social structure. So all these are the important related point for the social structure. Once again, tomorrow I will check the another one. So who used all these things, this theoretical part? Descartes. These people are group of people. Earlier times they had the knowledge about the epistemology, about the societal structure, but earlier they used the societal construction. So once again I will repeat. First is, it is a patterned social interaction, and this is stable arrangement of institution through interaction and for the societal life or for the live together. And also it is useful through the execution. Execution is through the language, or the other than the language may be the idea. Idea goes with the language. And we are going to implement role takers, statuses, and in the society, social structure and the function. And also we are comparing the form information to understand the unity, integrity of a group, how it forms. Example, palm. Each finger has its own work, personal work, and also social work means all 5 fingers are working together for the proper functioning of the hand or the palm. And the biological body is compared to the social institutions. And distinctive arrangement of institutions, interactions, as well as the social relationship. Relationship word, when it comes, when the function is over. When the interaction is over, function is over, then the remaining word name is social relationship. So social structure always gives the way for the social relationship. And also it will be act as the social structure act as a device. It has the power of creator. After creation we are keeping in an organized way. After this, for whom it is for the society or for the social life. Can we see the knowledge? No, everything is in abstract form. Then what about the elements of the social structure? Those are nothing but the culture, class, role, statuses, groups, organizations and institutions. And then Radcliffe Brown is telling, inner parts, traits or things, subparts are important for the proper social structure. If the proper social structure has taken place, function is good. If the structures are weak, subparts, structures, element parts, structure is weak, function also dull. That's why create the order and predict the future. So if you raise the children, so automatically you are expecting something. When you have done the experiment, automatically you are thinking the results may be good. And also earlier time, the social structure word not there, structure word is not there. Before 19th century it was called as the construction. Later it turned into the structure, societal structure or social structure. And then this social structure is useful for the integration of the individual, integration of the society or integration of the group. And also some changes has taken place. Pattern in the equality. So for equality I have given number of examples. Women, and also equality in the property, and they were not allowed in the defense and in navy and chemical engineering. Now they are also allowed. And reservations for the general purpose. BC, SCs, they got the reservation but no FC, but they are also having EBC scholarship. ST, they are having the maximum reservation. So changes in the equality, trends in the equality. That is, social structure never be stable, it is also undergoing the change. So when it is undergoing the change, how can we say a person in a home group is different, a person, the same person at the hotel, his group is different, at temple is different, office is different, with friends is different, at park. So when there are different groups, when he joined, that structure is different, function also different. And also, what are the basic points for this? Social structure, how it construct, based on how we can study the social structure. One is research methodology, second one is epistemology. Research methodology, we are having the number of research method techniques, particularly anthropological techniques are very important. Out of them, observation and case study is very, very important. In the observation, participant observation, non-participant observation, direct observation, indirect observation. Epistemology is equal to think about the theory, get the knowledge about the theory, get the awareness about the theory. So all these are the important points or actions are attributed to the social structure. The remaining information next class we will think about that. Okay, this is Bindu. Today I am going to wind it up the YouTube class. Please kindly like, share and subscribe. Good night everybody.